building Salesforce and the sales funnel is, how do I track the creation of a lead into Salesforce, how long it takes for a lead to convert to stage 1 op, and then how long does it take to go through the funnel? And you can get lots of tools that do this when you get bigger, and they can start analyzing for you very easily and, you know, give you a lot of data points on this is where things are getting stuck. But just as a base level, I have fields in Salesforce for every stage, and I use a flow, formerly known as workflows, but a flow that does the, you know, date set to stage 2, date set to stage 3. And for every stage, I have date set to stage 2 and then date set to stage 2 plus. So that field tells me, did it cross over stage 2 and just go to stage 3? And I have date set to stage 3, date set to stage 3 plus. Now, we're still working on having a long enough period of time to be able to go back and start doing analysis on how long, or on average, whether it's by vertical or sales rep or location, ops are staying in each stage. But that's the quick and dirty version, which I've generally built in every org. Because then you have the data, the hard raw data, if you want to export it, or in our case, you know, have it imported into Looker. And there are some, you know, tools that do a great job visualizing your funnel and showing you where things have slipped or moved out, which, like for forecasting. So for tracking velocity, I have the date set to fields. For tracking forecasting, we don't use the forecast that's tied to op sales stages. Almost every sales leader I've ever worked with has said, no, I don't want it to go into commit just because the stage moved. I want a blood commit. And, you know, I commit in blood, I'm going to close this deal on this date. And so we have a decoupled forecast field, which is the sales rep needs to manually put the field into commit or into best case. And in the background, I'm capturing what date did they put it into commit and what was the close date at the time that they committed it. So in January, I could have committed a deal for March close date. Okay. And even if the close date changes, I have that original date and then can go back and run a report, which we're doing right now and for our MBR deck, because we do this monthly in our MBR decks. What was our slippage, or what was our, you know, how are we doing on forecast accuracy? We committed these 10 deals to close in March. How many of them actually closed versus slipped out? And that movement in a pipeline is very hard to do in Salesforce. And there's other tools that do this, Clary, Ebsta, right? That'll do this for you as overlay to your data. We're not quite there yet. And so I just, again, this is like the quick and dirty version, which is just create some date fields, create a flow. When forecast categories change to commit, you capture the close date at commit and the date set to commit, you know, so. And then I can just run some reports, group it by original close date. And then I've got my, you know, here's what you said was going live in January. And then here's the status of all those ops, whether they're open, close one, or close lost.